Welcome to the world united. Welcome to the world united.
Our next speaker is Gaston Bacchiani, master in emotional integration and creator of the feeling technology. He has a method that, in 7 simple and effective steps, helps a person to integrate their emotions consciously. An Argentinian living in Berlin for 20 years, today Gaston proposes a new paradigm for the expansion of consciousness, and he calls it sharing clarity. His project has already been shared already in 12 countries in 4 languages. The feelings of injustice, frustration, and anger collapsed his life in 2005. After years of diving on within himself, he started an experience to new level of clarity, energy, and inner balance. In 2014, his body changed to a subtler way of nourishment called prana. He participated in 3.5 marathons, 2 Olympic triathlons, and participate aerobatics and also many German sports, and has won a lot of golden badges. So he feels he's an ambassador of the emotions. So over to you, Gaston. Your topic today is the feeling technology. Upgrade your feeling system. Over to you, Gaston.
So best wishes, Gaston. Very happy to listen to your profile. Over to you, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Doctor. Can you hear me good? It is okay? Perfect. Thank you for the invitation. I am very honored to share with all of you, so beautiful people here, sharing from the heart. And I would like to give my little experience on that. And as you say in the presentation, I am on the spiritual path already for 30 years. And 15 years ago, I would like to share with you the mistake I did with spirituality. This is for me very important to put it on the table. When I was young, I wanted to be a millionaire. So I work in business, and then I was tired of that, and then I wanted to be famous, and I became an actor, and I was on TV in Germany. So it was, wow, also very good. I call them first carrot, millionaire, second carrot, being famous, and then I wanted to be enlightened. I really love and I felt a lot of things, and I received a lot of information, and I wanted to be enlightened. And then I realized that all the tools, and suddenly one thing happened, that I got a lot of injustice, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, and I couldn't come out of this situation. So I utilized all my tools that I had in my spiritual path just to try to put it out, or to heal me, or to rise vibration or something, because I didn't want to feel all the things inside of my body. And I grew up in the with the Catholic Church, so I thought that I was with the spirit inside of me, because I was very, very angry, and I was trying to take people and do like this, and hit people, and I say, that's not me. I am a highly person. But the reality is there was a lot of pain and a lot of anger inside. So I had the luck that I found someone who told me, Gaston, it's not what happened outside, it's how you see things, and you need to understand this process inside of yourself, not trying to put it out, just let it in. And when I start to practice this, I focus these 9 years on working on the emotions, and then happened this change to the pranic lifestyle. So I am drinking only juices and some smoothies already for 6 years. So the body changed, and this is what I would like to share with you today. So, which is, if you pay attention in life, we have only 2 possibilities when we are living life. We feel in the body expansion, whatever it is. I feel love, I feel joy, oh, it's so beautiful. Or we feel contraction, anger, sadness, fear, whatever it is. So when I start to understand this, when I was open, I really love to feel that. But the problem was when I was contracted. So I started to understand that if I accept this contraction and let it in inside of me, this change could happen. So, and this is what happened on the physical level, the change to the pranic lifestyle or breatharianismus. But the most important thing for me is that on the emotional level, I got more balance and I didn't react any more unconscious. And on the mental level, as the doctor said, I could, as the speaker said before, I can feel and make decisions from my being, not more unconscious, from unconscious mental structure. So that is why I decided to create these 7 steps from the feeling technology, and this is what I'm sharing with people. And I would like to tell you just the 7 steps very shortly. Then if there is more interest, I can go deeper. So the first step is stop being a victim, okay? Because I was the whole life, and all the people around me, when I say the situation that I got injustice, the people say, "Oh, you poor Gaston," and the other people are the bad guys. But then I did to realize that this is the way I see things. So I start to change. He did this to me. I feel, for example, if someone left me, I feel abandoned instead of putting the guilt in the woman who left me. And we start in this process. I start to say, okay, first of disconnect and come inside. All of you knows this. I already listened to that. And the second step is to understand that all of us, we have this, I love to use this is that our mental patterns. We see the life through these mental patterns. You know, in India, in Argentina, in Germany, we have different patterns, and these different patterns generates the contraction inside of our body. Okay, so, and the station number 3 is to read the body. Where do you feel the contraction? If we pay attention, we have 3 places that most of the times happened: in the throat, in the chest, and in the stomach. So if we let this happen, we can have this possibility to let this energy come inside of the system. A lot of people ask me, Gaston, that is cool, I understand it, but I don't want to feel it. So if you don't want to feel it, you cannot integrate it. The people, or I was before also, in my old consciousness, searching for things to take, not to feel, as Sue said before in the conference. We have a lot of contractions, and we would like to entertain us or take substance just not to feel. So the 4th step is, do I have a real yes to feel? And if I have it, then I can jump on the number 5, that this is the emotional integration itself. That it is, I just stop what I'm doing in my life and I say, I need a couple of minutes to feel my emotion. And actually, when I stop it and I start, this is for me very important, when I start to relate with emotion in this way, you know, I like to show this. For example, if I feel a contraction in my chest, it's like this, you know, I feel like this, something is contracting here, and I say, oh, I don't want to feel this. Instead of trying to put it away, I need to relate. So for me, it's like, hi, Gaston, hello, nice to see you. So I relate with this part of me that I was trying to kill before. Oh, no, I'm trying to throw it away. But I didn't realize that this emotion is connected to the system. And this contraction has something to do in my system. If I'm trying to put it out, you say, no, Gaston, please, no. If I'm trying to put it out, this fight wastes a lot of energy. So I realized that. So I stop it and I let it in, and I take care of it. And I allow this contraction, for example, to press in the neck, and then breathe, and it goes till the end, and suddenly something happened that dissolves, and this energy that before was making the contraction, it's available. So this is what happened to me. I start to take care of all little parts of Gaston, the little Gastons, and the energy start to appear and to regenerate. That is why I start to make acrobatics with 43 years old, so it's crazy. But the body start to regenerate just because I was feeling the emotions with consciousness. The number 6 is, okay, I accept it, I let it in, and I realized that there is a need below, because when I was angry and frustrated, I realized that before of that there was a lot of pain, and this pain is because I had a need, and I couldn't see all these steps before. That is why I was reacting unconscious. But when I developed or I realized this map inside of me, I learned to feel my contraction or my need with consciousness. And when I feel with consciousness, I let this pressure happen in the system and then dissolves. And once all these little pieces start to come back in place, I start to feel more clarity. And what happened then? Then I came back to the society, to the people, and I can relate with them. And what I'm doing now, I am sharing my clarity only. I'm not judging people anymore, because if someone is shouting at me and angry at me, I can see the anger because I see myself in that state when I was, and then I see the pain that this person has, and then I see also the need. So I can accept it and take it in. So the number 7 is sharing my clarity with people, sharing my space. If you would like to give someone something very valuable, give them or give him the possibility to be themselves as they are, not trying to change it, not judging them. So for me, it's much more important than love, because if you give the person the possibility to be themselves, they can just readjust and reconnect in the energy, in their being, and then can be complete again. If I just give love, and the person has need, it's like this. I have a need, like, just trying to put things here. But if I put here, and the person is thirsty of love, is start to drink this energy just to feel comfortable, and he doesn't develop or she doesn't develop. So, well, I don't have so much time, but the most important thing that I would like to share with you here is that if we understand that we pay attention on our emotion, we can release this energy that is contracting in our system. And I would like to share also that before I was thinking that it was bad energy or toxic energy or something wrong, and I was trying to go to high frequency levels. But what I realized is that if in my consciousness I start to put both higher frequencies and lower frequencies, I start to expand and put all the universe that it is around me in my consciousness. And this is what gave me more inner space, And just the last example is that before, in my old consciousness, I wanted to vibrate high frequency. It was like a piano. So when you go in the piano, I was trying to go on this right part of the piano because it's high frequency. I thought that, okay, as higher as possible, I am not going to feel the pain. But what I realized is that I was just playing my piano with these keys. But when I start to integrate all the keys that I didn't want to feel with the lower frequencies, all these pains and contractions, I start to get more inner space and more clarity, and I can accept the reality, and I can live with people and accept people with lower frequencies without losing my balance. So for me right now, it's much more important to grow and expand in both directions. Go higher as much as possible, and go lower as much as possible with consciousness. So as lower as everything's frequency, and when the frequency go lower and lower, contracts. So if I can develop this capability to go lower and integrate this contraction in my system, I will have a bigger piano to play the music of my life with everybody around me. So this is, I don't know how we are with the time, but this is the idea that I would like to share with you today, Doctor. And I am very happy and very honored to be here.
We're also equally very much honored to have you, Gaston Bacchiani. Thank you very much.